Welcome back, everyone. You're here back in Farming Simulator. Uh, there's a harvest. I've been looking at contracts before I started, and there's a harvesting contract we can do. We're gonna do it, get it done. It's a pretty big field. It's gonna be pretty rough for our Massey there. It's not the small Massey, but we're gonna do it and get it done for some money. I mean, it's early game. We are pretty limited in money, but this is right here, field 35. Let's see how big that field is. We'll get some extra soybeans. It's going to take quite a bit. Probably, I don't know if I'm going to sell it, my extras, or just stop it when we get there. But let's get in our Massey. I'm not going to use the trailer. I think I can get it there without the trailer. This is a small head. But we're going to get this harvesting done. We've only harvested once. These people on the road are just going to have to move out of the way. But I'm going to go ahead and say, after this one, the next two, I'm going to have to record in bulk after this one. So if you comment on the next two on things that can be done and changed, it will be probably the third one or whatnot. I do appreciate the comments. I had one comment talking about how I need to do things, and that would help me out on this map, and I really do appreciate that. But I'm taking my mom, since my dad passed. My dad loved the beach. We're going to take my mom to the beach for a little bit over a week. Which we ain't going to be at the beach the whole time. We're going to stop by and see my uncle. He lives probably 4 hours from here. So we're going to stop, spend time with him before we go to the beach. He's my dad's brother. And they're really looking forward to it, that us stopping by and spend a few days with them. That is a good thing. So after this one, the other ones are going to be ordered in bulk. Well, with this one, and I'm going to eventually. I mean, I am playing a bunch of new games. Like I got Rune Factory and Fantasy Life. I have been really into those. So I have been recording them a lot, playing them a lot, doing more than what I normally would. But because I've been really enjoying them. So that's the reason why they have been on the channel a lot. But I'm planning on eventually, once those die down, for me, to be honest, I don't chase the views. I chase what I want to play, and I do want to play Farming Simulator. And once what I'm really into right now dies down, I'm probably going to go more than one day a week. I got Dinkum. I need to push more. I enjoy that game, but right now I am into those Fantasy Life and the new Rune Factory, and that's the reason why you haven't seen much of any of the others, like Dinkum, Foundry. Foundry takes a lot of time to set up and do, because there's a lot of grinding. And I'm thinking about, which I already thought about it, I'm going to start over with everything that I've learned on Foundry. First time I played it a long time ago when it first released in early access. There's a few videos on it, and I quit it. There's potential there, but at the time, it was enough there. So that's the reason why I quit doing that one. And then I started this playthrough, and I've gotten a lot further than I ever have. and I've learned a lot of stuff with it. So I'm going to probably take what I learned and start anew. I mean, tearing the whole factories out, I could do that in that playthrough and redo it all, but I'd rather start from fresh when I'm tearing complete total factories out, just to redo everything that I've learned from it. I did it through Satisfactory throughout the years, which great. Satisfactory is a great game. It's getting ready to come an update out as of from this 1.1. It should be out. Actually, should already be out. Or it might be out in a couple of days. I think it might be a few days from now, from when I'm recording this. But there's a lot of things I want to do. I want to mix up the channel. I am a variety streamer. I do like to do variety games. So some games are not for everyone, and some games are, and it's just what it is. But I want this multiple times a week. I'm going to build up there. I do want to get back to where I was doing multiple videos a week. That way I can put more of a variety up instead of just one up a day. Just hard life, and this is not my full-time job. I've always just done it for fun. But I also like to build a community here on different games and different stuff. If people want to play together, people get more active. I got my Discord down below. I do always keep it up on my computer. I'm bad at not seeing things, so, but not keeping an eye on a lot of stuff. Like, you might message me on Discord, and if it doesn't pop up saying, hey, you got a message, and I see it right then. But the more active it gets, the more I will be there. Right now it's just not that active. It's not active hardly ever. Been a few people there, and I've talked to them. But more activity, the more I'll be on. But like I say, my Discord's always up. Had a few people like Top Star. He follows the channel. He has his own farming channel as well. He's messaged me and we've talked on there, and I don't mind that. I'm more than willing to sit here and chat. Like I say, I don't always. I mean, I'm not. It comes like my phone. I'm not one of those people complaining. Well, I messaged you and you didn't reply. Well, if my phone is sitting in front of me and I see it, I would reply. 90% of the time when I'm at home, or if I'm at work, if I'm at work, I really don't try to use it. But if I'm at home, my phone's hardly ever with me. I just leave it in my room, or pretty much sits at my nightstand unless somebody calls or I hear it. It just stays there. I've just never truly been I gotta text everybody and talk. I'd rather talk to you in person, or actually sit there and pick up the phone and talk to you, instead of just sit there and text. I never really got into it. I will text you messages and do like that, but I just never been one of them. Which I've seen, so to be honest with you, I've seen so many people so into text, and I'll be honest, I've actually went out for dinner with some friends, and they got so heavy in texting at the time. You would say, hey, you'd be sitting right across the table from them and try to talk to them, and they're just completely ignoring you and won't answer you or talk to you, and you send them a text and they'll reply back, and you're sitting right there at the same table right across from them. And I was like, So I never. That's one of the few reasons why I never. I enjoy conversation, enjoy talking to people. I'm really laid back. There's times that you see my videos that I don't hardly talk. I really enjoy talking to people, but at the same time, I am a very quiet person. I am, but I am also one of those people. I will sit back and I'll listen. I like to listen and hear what's going on. You learn a lot about people if you, for me, if you sit back and just listen. And some people, if you get where you just listen and don't speak, they'll start talking to other people and saying things. Well, he's not paying attention, and when you can really start learning how people really are, because they'll get used to you thinking that you're not listening, and they'll start talking and saying things that don't really need to be hearing, and you really get to see other people's sides. You really do. So that's the reason why I'm a very quiet person. I really am. That's the reason why it does get sometimes hard for me to just talk. And on YouTube, people say I need to be a little more excitement and more exciting, and that's just not me. I could be if I truly wanted to, but I won't. I want to be me. I want to be me on here. I don't want to be somebody else. It's who I am. I don't like being somebody else. I can be all very exciting for everyone, I want you to get to know me. If you're willing to stick around, watch my video, put up with my voice. I know it's a horrible voice, but I gotta use what was given me. Yep. But we're gonna get this field. What I'll do is go ahead. Hopefully I can get the headlands done. I can't remember how many I set up for it. I need to go get my trailer here pretty soon. Now, dude, let's go ahead. I wished I could get that headland done. Put you on an AI worker. Yep. Now let's switch over to our trailer. We could use this. It'd take forever. Yes, I know he's nearly full. There's a reason why. I put the worker on. But probably December, January, and February in this game, I'll most likely just skip them because there's not a lot for us to do at the moment. Those will be the dead months. Now I'm going to do contracts, but I'm not going to do contracts that I have to lease stuff. So if I've got the equipment, I'm going to do them. And grain harvesting, this is only grain harvesting is one that there is. Rest of them feeds and your root crops. So that will be all the way up there. Now he's got to do his funky little, come on. What are you doing? Are you doing the areas that I've already done? That's what you're doing. Dude! Ugh, AI sometimes. They are something else. Yes, they are. Especially with harvesting, they're weird. There's no grain there. But yet, and I've seen other people's videos where they work fine, and if they leave a little strip, I've seen them actually leave and go do that strip, then go back. But I've never had that luxury. I just had the luxury of, well, where do we need to sell this at? Come on, the saving. Lure list to the selling station, all the way over here. So, tag place, 91%, so we might as well, while he's doing whatever he's doing, we're gonna go sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it. Ooh, I gotta get used to this map. Ooh. Brakes, put on the brakes. You don't want to brake. So I need to probably turn here, then turn. Probably be the best way to go. The best way. Almost here. Our first load out of our contract. The very first. Soybeans. It'd be nice to get into soybeans. Really would. $34%. It was a hard drive, to be honest with you. It was foggy. It's so foggy through there, I couldn't even hardly see anything. Nobody's coming. Yeah, can I go back the other way? Go here and go around. I know that's a one-way road, so I could not really go back the other way. Could not. Now, I would like to have a No Man's Sky ISK. No Man's Sky. You know what I got. See, No Man's Land ISK map. I want to do it like a survival challenge thing. Which one? I don't think, well, I read and looked up, No Man's Land will ever come 25. And I know there's one or two or three that I've seen. What would you like to see? Which one would you like to see? On just a barren map where I have to make my own crops? Leave me down in the comments. Let me know. What would you want? What map would you want to see me play on that? I know there's not a whole lot. I should have went up the other side, but no, he's just sitting there. Right there's my own fault of how I should have lined it to go this way, up and down. But it will be alright. How full is he? I'm going to go ahead and empty him, and then I will take over. Come on, buddy boy. You can do it. Turn. Oh, yeah, I think you can do it. Just little bitty turns at a time. Teeny tiny adjustments. Takes forever. Just empty him out, and then I'll take it over. We'll do it. I might keep. Empty. Yes. Roll out a little bit. I don't know if I'd have turned it the other way. The big long field, longest part of the field is actually going back and forth this way. He just either which way he had to go do it like this anyway. Even if I changed it, it would went back and forth like through here, which wouldn't have been too great. Come on, I can do it. I can go forward. This will help us out. I'll probably just go ahead and sell the soybeans when I'm selling everything else just for extra money. So I'm gonna have to either get a loan, because I need a tractor or a front loader, because I got the mushrooms. Those are going to be producing. It's going to help us out here at the start. When probably next season, I got that 2 fields of barley and the wheat. No, canola. I got the barley field. Probably keep it and not sell it. Start producing like chickens, or I can, well, probably goats. Goats would be the easiest to start with. I mean, chickens we can start ramping up a whole lot with the chickens just for money. Just the money is good for chickens, especially if you have enough that you can produce them pretty quickly. Which will help out. It will help out money the most. Sell the eggs as we need money, and then once we get to where we need to be, we can wait till the best time. Thinking of other different ways. Chickens probably would be, cause I mean, if I did goats and stuff, I mean, all I'd have to do is grass or hay. I still have to buy all the equipment. Let's see here. Yeah, I was trying to debate on how I was going to do it. If I was going to go all the way down or not. I'm going to go ahead and try. This more even main field. But it's nice to have a crop this time of year. At least a grain. That way we can do some harvesting before we move on. I mean, it's a farming simulator. We got a farm. Canola. I don't think it will be ready until like June. Not 100% sure. And yeah, I didn't use GPS, but I'll be alright. I will be okay. I kind of hate that when I took it over, it turned it off. Or when I let them, it turns my GPS and you set it to pop it up, turn it off and on every time. To be honest with you, this yield in this field is not the best. It really isn't. This little, and I know soybeans is not a whole lot in the first place, but this little combine, and I'm covering as much ground as I am, it is pretty bad. We got 27,000 in the bank. Kind of hoping like the Merlot or something pops up in the sale. I know it's not worth later on buying things sell that you're using a lot of. You're going to use it a lot because the maintenance fees are insane. I mean, compared to 22. Unless it's been adjusted, you get it by something used, you're really going to and use it a lot. You're going to pay for it in the long run. Our last playthrough, it was a big. I went up, bought the John Deere. I can't even remember. I know which one it is. I just can't think of the model. I can't. One that articulates in the middle. Big one. It was a big tractor. Got it cheap. And it was good for the first little bit. It really was. But then I was really struggling with it because I was having the maintenance was going down so fast, and it cost a ton of money to keep it up. It really did. And it hurt. It really did hurt the bank account there for a long time. And it did get to where I kept it, but I didn't know. I ended up selling it. I did end up selling it, but I kept it for the longest time, and I got to where I did not want to use it. I barely even used it unless I absolutely had to. But hopefully, I've got a big plan that I want to do, and I did get a good suggestion. Is move my production by those fields and move all my productions over near the town. It's a really good idea. I might do it. I'm not 100% sure. I really did, but kind of not 100% sure if I'm going to do it. When I first saw those fields and was looking at them, I had another idea. And I ain't 100% sold on the idea that I was going to do. So, but the idea I was going to do would be good ways off. Yes, it would. Because I wanted to do a mega field. And I mean a mega. Buy all those fields and combine them all together. Just do one huge mega field. And like I say, if I did that, it would be because even the biggest harvester combining all those fields would take forever. So I need to get to where I can have multiple harvesters, or have me a harvester and lease a bigger one. But also the productions are putting them right there, so that way I don't gotta transport them far. It's a great idea. I'm not 100% sold on my idea. For now, at least. If we get towards the end, I might. There's a lot. I'm going on in my head. I could go ahead and throw my productions over there and have them going. But towards the end of the series, we'll probably have a lot of money where I ain't gonna worry about it. I can move the productions, get rid of them, and then do my mega field. That could do that. Be a smart, probably a smart idea. So I won't clutter up I won't put stuff up in there around the farmhouse. Probably most of those fields are not gonna stay as fields. But also my things change as I progress. I might decide on something else. I changed my ideas on the whim, to be honest with you. Now let's get you started back. Because I'm going to have, you can get done. We'll unload you, and take off and go sell these. Good thing he's got a good long strip. Gotta be kidding me. It's not my field, and I do have, just because of him doing that, needed to unload it. I'm going to turn crop destruction back on. I decided to turn it on. But just for now, we're going to just unload him here. I know this is a big no-no. Partly my fault right there. I was figuring he would come up this one strip. Figured he would, but he didn't. Been told that they fixed the problems that from before with the spreader. So close to us. Well, I heard that they did, but I'm not 100% sure. really not. I haven't tested it, but probably will. Get back. Go sell this. We'll have another load. Maybe 30, at least 3 loads at the least. It's a lot better drive than what it was when I first come through here. Boom, and I just destroyed my truck. My brakes wouldn't work. It wouldn't load. I mean, I'm not loaded. It's not like I'm. Oh yeah, I do have a full load back here. Didn't want to stop. Now we gotta wait on the light. Caribbean, now y'all boys, y'all can go. Now are you going, or are you just gonna wait? Now, to be honest with you, this is a good map, pretty map. I am not gonna wait on you. I'm gonna cheat and go around. Don't get fined or anything for running red lights. So gonna do it. Here, come on. Watch the dump. But a lot of things I kind of want to do, and when I talk about maps, I'm not too fond of tight maps. I'm not. I've never been on Farming Simulator small, tighter maps. It does give a challenge, and it adds a lot of challenges, more than what's typical. But at the same time, I look at like where I live. It's everything's open. It's so open, fields and stuff, and they're not hard to get into, in and out of them. And yes, we do have towns like this. I mean, they're not really tight. Everything tight squeezed in. If you want to drive a tractor and trailer load of grain through it, it's not too tight. River Bend Springs is the best way. Everything. I mean, even when you go into town and stuff, the main town, you got a lot of space, and that's pretty much like where I live. And that's what I'm used to. Farms, open farms, big, huge fields. But we don't have as many farming fields as we used to. Oh, boom. Did not realize I was going to catch that. We're a real huge chicken growing community, huge in chickens. But most of your chicken farmers do more than just chickens. They've branched out. They branched out for everything. They do farming. They do it all. Most of them do it all. Extra money instead of just chickens. Some just do the chickens. It's a way of life. Farmer's life. No, he's not. Got called up to him, so 5%. Might have a little over 4. No, I doubt it. I doubt it. let's take over. We're gonna finish it up. We should be able to finish it up. No problem. None whatsoever. And I'll be honest, if we can find a map, going back to making our own. Everything's from scratch. We have to plow our own fields and stuff. I'd like to do a multiplayer series. Competitive, whatnot. I don't mind. I'd rather do the cooperative stuff. Work together. See how much we can get. I haven't thought about that, but it comes down a lot of times. I've had a few people ask. I'd like to do that eventually. It's just, I got to get the time. And I was going to do, I actually was Top Star. He's asked. I was going to do one with him eventually until everything went down and happened throughout the winter time. Too much got to me. Real life stuff. Rough sometimes. Not always. And I had to step away for a little while. I did. And it was good. Take away, step back, look at life. Trying to. I'll be honest with you, I do have high anxiety sometimes. Everything that was going on just did take a toll to me, and I seen it in my videos. It's a hard time. You gotta go back and get that one little piece for the simple fact all the extras is ours. That one there's at a tree. That's a bush tree. Okay. The field is fully done. So, 95% done. I wonder how much we will make out of it. Pull this out of the field and we will eventually take it back to the farm. Got to turn you off, but you're still keeping it warm. 70%. Get 77,000 plus whatever. Can't see nobody coming too good, so I'm running off the road. Been a hard, long morning. Tired. Can't even keep it on the road. Yes. On the brake. Foggy. This is a foggy map. Really is. Morning time is really, really foggy. Don't really clear out the way it looks until late in the afternoon. Turn it when you like to ride with me. I'm a good driver. I really am. It's a game. And on the curb, ain't nobody around. Ain't nobody walking. Now, how much money will we make out of it? We'll see. I'm just gonna go ahead and sell it instead of keeping it. 99. Yeah, 15. It's more than what than the 7005. We got 8,000. That's about 18. Be nice to have 18 out of it. 35. $35. A lot we got to do. Let's go over here and check the little lighthouse while we're here. Kind of got a feeling there might be one over here, just for the simple fact that it's off on its own, and there might be one over on a boat. Just idea. Click. Yeah, no, I haven't looked up where they're at. It just was a hunch that there might be one over here. I want to check those boats. I kind of feeling that I'd put one in those boats as well. I'm just thinking of places that I would probably put one at. Kind of make you go over to the lighthouse and look. And put one inside these boats. Just to get you over here to look. Looking at them. Doesn't look like they put one over here. It's a reason to get people over here. Look through here as we go. The only reason why I'm collecting them is for the temple. And it does help us out early game. But we're going to build a temple and get it done. And I do understand the temple takes quite a while. Takes a lot. Trying to see if there's one there to eat the bridge. As we go by. Do you know where another one is, I believe? I'm not 100% sure, but I kind of spotted it running, well, not yet, but a place. It'd be nice. Put one. It's not far from our farm. No, it isn't. I like to buy that area. There's trees. Harvesting trees. And I can, if I buy that area, I know that right there, that tractor coming up and down. If I pull stuff, it's gonna be a hard hill that pulls things up and down with the tractors we got. If I can make a more subtle path in, I think little spot up there I seen like a little bitty gazebo-ish or something. I don't, up in here. No, I think I saw one up right there. See, I put one right there. The view. Yep. Come on. 21. Look at the view. Pretty view. We're gonna go ahead and end this one here. Don't forget the next two. This one and the next two is gonna all be probably recorded in bulk because I will be going on vacation when these comes out. Well, when this one comes out, I won't be on vacation, but the next two, I'll be on vacation when they do come out. So don't forget, if you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. And also give us a thumbs up and like. It would greatly help us out. And everybody have a great and wonderful day. Goodbye.